Hello, so if you remember from last time, my little house on the prairie geocaching trip, I mentioned that I was going to be going to some interesting places and either finding caches that are at the location or putting my own there. Well, this most recent weekend, I went over to Lucas, Kansas. A little bit of a drive, but definitely fun and worth it. And there's a couple of interesting places I checked out there. One was a place called the Garden of Eden, which is what this vlog is about, and another one is the Grassroots Art Center, which is what one of my next vlogs will be about. But I just wanted to give you a little information about the Garden of Eden. Unfortunately, my time taking the tour outside of the Garden of Eden was cut a little short, so I didn't get to include a lot of important information, at least interesting information about the Garden of Eden and its maker. The person who made it was named P.S. Dinsmore, and he was a retired Civil War veteran. Actually, when he moved to Lucas, Kansas, and when he started it, he was actually 64 when he started building this whole thing, and it took, I think they said, over 20, 30 years for him to finish everything, and he worked on it up to the point that he couldn't work on it anymore. In fact, there's one of the sculptures that's the only one that's not completely finished. That the only reason he didn't finish it was because he started getting cataracts, and so he was blind. So he was still climbing up there and trying to work on it, but cataracts just got him, and he's just got this massive amount of sculpture that he did. All of it is done in cement, and all of it only has wire armatures to kind of give it some form, and then he got up there and did the cement. And all of the cement sculptures are in the exact same place that they were when he made them. And so he would climb up high. You'll see how high some of these are in the video and the pictures. But he was actually getting up there and doing everything right there where it was. So I just thought he was an interesting guy. There's a lot of other interesting family history to learn about, but I think that, for the sake of time, I'll let you go and head to Lucas and check it out yourself. Anyway, enjoy. There's a few more pictures in this particular vlog than before, but that's just because, unfortunately, Kansas weather being the way it is, it decided to rain that day. I wasn't really expecting that. So the video is a little short, and there's some pictures, but other than that, it kind of gives you an idea of what a cool little place it is. And then once the geocache that I put out in the area is posted, I will let you guys know. Check out the Facebook page. There's a link to it at the end of this video. So head on over there and like that page, and I'll let you guys know. And then tomorrow I will be posting a short video about a special giveaway I'm having. So be sure so you can subscribe right away so you can get that information and find out how you can get your chance to win some fun little prizes. Other than that, enjoy the video. See you later. Bye. So kind of take a look around. One of my favorite things is this great fireplace with the tile. I have up close detailed pictures I'll post to the blog later so you can take a look. Same way with everything else. I'll have some more close-up pictures but you can kind of see some stuff. And here is actually, you can see the TV behind me, obviously not from that time period, but this is where you come in and you have a seat, and there's a little video that tells you more details about the museum and the garden and everything. Very small room. It says that this is actually the room that he died in on July 21st, 1932. Here's some clothes from the time. Just a little room, but the rest of the house is actually pretty big. There's also upstairs and downstairs, but for time's sake, I'm going to go ahead and just let you guys come and explore that yourself. Okay, so if you remember from last time, when I went to Little House on the Prairie, I love gift shops. And there's a little gift shop here. You can buy little keychains and whatnot. So we'll take a look at that real quick. But first, we'll say hi to the wonderful ladies who helped me out today. Hello. What are your names again?
Christy and Michaela.
Well, thank you so much for helping out. And oops, almost cut your heads off there. And for giving me all the great information. And I'll be sure to pass everything along to you. And we'll have some of that all on the blog too, as well as on the vlog. So
we're very excited.
Awesome. Thank you for having us, and thank you for letting me place the cache here since there's not one here already. So
you're welcome. Thank you.
Okay, so here's some of the really cool stuff you can get at the gift shop. Cameras, Garden of Eden cups, keychains and dog tags. I really like the red one there. Pins. I picked up some of this stuff to put in the cache nearby, but I'm not going to tell you which one because it'll be a surprise, as well as the other caches I'm putting in around town. So come by, take a look, get some cool stuff. I really like the bag back here behind you ladies. I think I might have to get one of those just for fun, but come by, check it out. It's a really cool place. And now we'll actually go outside now that I'm done playing around in the gift shop. So I'm going to kind of look around real fast before we have to go because it's raining. Okay, so you can see there's sculptures all the way around. This is all made of cement. See, I mean, this guy climbed up there and made all of these sculptures right where they are. They weren't moved or anything like that. They're all there, and it's a huge garden. You can see he's got these planters over here. The planters that are shaped like this, there's one on the other side of the garden too, actually were his strawberry planters. He said he didn't want to have to bend down to pick his strawberries, so there you go, I guess. But here you can see it has his name on it, so everybody knows who he is. And that's Mr. Dinsmore there and his wife. Funny story about them being buried here is when his wife passed away, the city said that she would have to be buried in the city cemetery. So she was, but then a couple of days later, him and his friends went out and dug her up and brought her back here and put her body in the mausoleum, but set it in cement so that they could come and get her out. So she's there, and so is he. And in fact, when you go on the tour, you can go inside and you can actually see his embalmed body. Not for everybody, but I thought it was kind of interesting, but definitely not for the squeamish or anyone prone to nightmares. So go ahead and come by and check it out. This is kind of another, well, it's an exit now, but this used to be covered in grapevines, actually. It's a little pathway you walk through, and it goes back into the garden. And you can see some more of the garden over this way. And they actually even have tools that he used to build the house and all the sculptures that are around it. And if you look back here at the back, you can see these cages. These are actually what he had as a small zoo at the time. So I thought that was really interesting. Very small, you know, not humane by today's standards, but I mean, quite a long time ago. So definitely an interesting guy. But also, you don't want to miss right next door, just down the street here, is the world's largest collection of the smallest versions of the world's largest things. Say that 10 times fast. Anyway, I'm going to get blown away out here, and it's starting to sprinkle a little bit faster, so I'm going to take my crazy hair, and I'm going to get out of here. See you next time. Look, it's an ass and a donkey.